I am Benjamin. I am belligerent. And I am fucking pissed. And I am tired, sick of all this fucking manipulation and shit that's been going on in our, well, what used to be a great society, Canada, till people just couldn't fucking stop voting libtard. But our education system's so fucked. It doesn't teach people to think for themselves. There's a reason why they don't teach us a lot of history in school because they don't want us to get an interest in that stuff. Whatever that has to do with anything with the little hats, you manipulative little shites. Anyways, I'm hopefully going to start making some sense of things. I'm going to be going over things like slavery, racial problems, genetics, and like the history and how some things just don't add up, some things do, and I'm gonna hopefully enlighten some people on the lies and well the manipulation tactics that have been used on us, especially on the boomers. Man, they've been brainwashing them since the '70s. Holy fuck! I don't know if there's any going back on them. Probably just sit this one out. But anyways, I'm gonna show you guys a short YouTube video here. This YouTube channel's called Basic Logic, and he's really good at doing the things I wish I could do, and taking all this information in this hollow head of mine and being able to explain it to like a level that even a 5-year-old can understand. But anyways, we're gonna check this video out. So basically explains why East Indians are fucking pieces of shit and why they'll always be pieces of shit. Well, they can change, but until they change, they they shouldn't be welcome in our country. I think we already got all the good ones. So I think we're just scraping at the bottom of the barrel from this point. Anyways, I'm going to see, slide this over. And we'll start the video here shortly. Please enjoy.
Nero. Nero is the emperor history remembers for
Oh, that's
burning.
not it. That's not the one. Hold on here. Here we go. That's what I want.
We've all seen the clips, the chaotic streets, open defecation, the Ganges River turned into a floating garbage dump, and a general disregard for public order. These images have sparked intense criticism of Indian culture, especially now, as Indians make up the vast majority of work-related visas. So why is India like that? Academics love to blame colonialism. It's their favorite excuse for why underdeveloped countries are the way they are. But for once, they actually might be pointing in the right direction, though not in the way they think. You see, even before the British, India wasn't independent or united. It
Really?
was run by the
Wow.
Mughals. And before the Mughals, they were run by the Delhi Sultanate. I am massively oversimplifying, but over the last 1,000 years, India has effectively had no truly united or stable period of self-rule. And
It's funny because they sit there and they're like, "Oh, nobody's illegal on stolen land." And it's like, you guys didn't even own your country until 1950. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, you weren't even allowed to be in your own country from stupid idiots.
even before the Delhi Sultanate, self-rule was mixed, often with foreign invaders taking out huge swaths of the land, like the Macedonians, Persians, Scythians, and the Huns.
Yep, everybody's had
India
a piece
was
of you.
rich in resources, but didn't have the means to adequately defend themselves. Their history is one of being routinely conquered, fragmented, and exploited.
Routinely conquered, eh? Yeah, and you guys are going to take Canada over? You can't even, you, you can't, you can't even run your own shithole, the country. Like, yeah, you guys will take over Canada and it'll turn into a fucking dump. Like your own fucking shithole of a fucking country. Get
And it
the
was
fuck
under
out.
such conditions that they developed. This resulted in a unique culture that adapted to survive dealing with powerful foreign and often exploitative bureaucracies. An example of this adaptation is Jugad, translated as hack or workaround. Effectively, the principle that being able to get around the rules and take advantage of the system is virtuous. This mindset makes sense under foreign exploitative rule, But it turns disastrous if you're the ones responsible for building and maintaining a high-functioning society. A famous parable of
Jugad? Say that again. Jugad? Huh.
was when the British Raj attempted to solve a cobra problem in Indian settlements. In short, Indians were being killed en masse by a massive infestation of cobras. So the British created a program. Anyone who killed a cobra and brought the officials their heads would be rewarded. But those who possessed Jugad saw an opportunity. They began to breed cobras, raise them, and then kill them for a reward. When the British saw how the system was being exploited, they ended the rewards.
Okay. Oh yeah, the white man's so evil, eh? That they came out with a freaking bounty because cobras were killing Indian people, so they came out with a bounty. Like, sounds real oppressive to me. And what do the people do?
By the time the program ended, the cobra population had greatly increased, leading to an even big.
Like people, do you understand why? Like nobody likes them. Like they're being kicked out of every country. Like Asia, Europe, they're trying to kick them the fuck out. Japan is trying to come in with a new rule, a new law that allows them to deport second generation because they're finding that these immigrants that come from lazy societies, the second generation's lazier. Now, these ones that come from violent backgrounds, well, what do you think their second generation's like? Like you're bringing violent people in and lazy people in, and then they literally don't have to do anything; just live off the benefits. Like, what do you think's gonna happen? Like, you think they're gonna get better?
Pure cobra problem. In the West, these individuals have been seen with contempt, but in India, they have Jugad. The societal consequence of Jugad in situations with self-rule, though, is that you can't have social trust. If taking advantage of the system is virtuous, then honor systems are impossible, because any action that doesn't immediately benefit the one doing it has to be forced, which is inefficient. Which brings me to the next adaptation, Izzat, which the West translates as honor, but in reality functions more like prestige or social power. Izzat, at its most basic, is how others see you, specifically honor bound to keep our streets clean and not litter. But
Yeah. So here's an example. I was watching a TikTok, and it was this East Indian girl. She's working at Tim Hortons, and she's sitting there like, yeah, I don't greet the customers. They should have to greet me. And just went on this rant, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, it's actually it's fucking true. It's straight up true. Fuck me sideways. If you just look at these Indians people in their TikToks, man, it's like you watch this, it's like, huh, it's all starting to make sense now. Deport.
in India, that's a weakness. That's having low izzat, because you're being forced to do something that doesn't directly benefit you, and no one even has to pressure you into it. You just do it yourself because of how little izzat you have. This is why they don't have orderly lines in India.
Or
Standing
Africa.
patiently in line is low izzat behavior, when you can just push your way through. Jugad and izzat worked as survival strategies against foreign occupiers. But now that India is sovereign, these same patterns
God.
are holding back the development of high trust
Oh,
institutions.
what the?
The bigger question for the West is,
Whoa. Oh, dude, that person definitely died. Yeah, deadly. Okay, yeah, that person definitely died, man. Dude, that's fucked. Dude, those people were decapitated, man. Dude, oh, it's a minivan. Dude, oh my god, those poor people.
bigger question for the West is, do we
Oh,
really want to import this
look at his
cultural gain
reaction.
by
Look
mass
at that.
immigration?
Look, oh,
I think not. Lessons the West turned back India, deeply rooted
do we still drop it off? Yeah, that's what.
cultural adaptations don't change in a generation or two. India needs time to develop new norms
A generation or two? Oh boy. They're going to need more than a whole century.
suited to self-rule.
Like, let's see here. Their country gathered its own sovereignty in 1950, so that's about 70 years, people. 76, so that's one generation right there. Yep, haven't even been a country for 100 fucking years, man. But they'll sit there and tell us what to do. You're Indian, you're watching this, man. You guys are the most fucking retarded fucking people on the planet. And you're seriously making the actual Indians that want to be here, which, you know, the ones that immigrated here like 20 years ago. Yeah, I think we're scraping at the bottom more. I don't know, is there anything worse than scraping at the bottom of the barrel? Is there anything lower than that? Dude, we need to get rid of these fucking parasites immediately. If it's black, don't come back. If it's brown, flush it down. The less white people you have in your country, the more crime you have. Sorry to hurt your feelings, but statistics don't lie. Fuck off.